10 Reasons to Love a Penguin. Written by Catherine Barr. Penguins are streamlined, water-loving birds that waddle awkwardly on land. They live in or close to Antarctica, except for one species, which swims in the warmer water of the Galapagos Islands. There are 18 species of penguin. Discover 10 reasons to love them. 1. They take flying leaps. Penguins are super speedy swimmers. They dart and dive using their flippers like underwater wings. This helps them to twist and turn as they swim and search for fish to eat. Penguins cannot fly, but they do shoot up and out of the water to escape predators with a burst of speed. They also pop up onto the rocks or ice to rest. 2. They can see underwater. Penguins can dive deep underwater in their search for fish. Their eyes are special shaped, which helps them see well underwater. They are protected by transparent eyelids. They can also see squids as they change color and feast on tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill. But their ocean food is being scooped away by giant floating nets that sometimes tangle penguins too. 3. They go tobogganing. Penguin walks with a slow waddle. If they want to speed up on icy ground, they flop onto their tummy and slide. Tobogganing is easy and a lot more fun. In rocky places, penguins jump to get around. They slip, tumble, and hop along. 4. They have salty sneeze. Penguins swallow lots of salty water when they gulp their prey of fish and krill. They have a special gland at the top of their beaks that helps them get rid of excess salt. It dribbles down their beak and then shoots off like a sneeze when they shake their heads. Salt water doesn't quench penguins' thirst. If they want to drink, they sip fresh water from pools and streams or just nibble on snow. 5. They cuddle up close together. Most penguins live in cold places. To keep warm, they have thick skin and blubbery fat. Some species of penguin huddle together in big groups, taking turns to shuffle into the warmest spots in the middle of the group. But penguins still get chilly feet. They hunch over their feet or rock on their heels to keep them off the ice. Their bare feet help them to walk without slipping, and penguins use them to steer as they swim. 6. They love rocks. When penguins are trying to find a mate, they are elegant and polite. They wave their heads and bow to impress their new partner. They sing and dance to get to know each other and to recognize each other if they have met before. Together, they make some strange nests. Some burrow into their own poop, while others put rocks in a pile. These penguins offer pebbles, gifts to each other as they build their nest. 7. The dads are the babysitter. Emperor penguins don't build nests. They balance their eggs on their feet instead and keep them warm by tucking them into a snug pouch. The female lays the egg, shuffles it over to the male. If the egg touches the ice, it will freeze. Male emperor penguins keep the eggs warm until they hatch, while the females make the long and difficult journey to the sea to find food for themselves and their chicks. 8. They bear all. Unlike most animals that molt, penguins lose all their feathers at once. During this catastrophic molt, they are no longer waterproof, so they can't fish. For 2 weeks each year, penguins are stuck on land, looking very scruffy indeed. When their feathers grow back, they trap warm air next to the penguin skin. This helps them survive in freezing seas. 9. They march for their babies. Most penguins migrate. They swim, waddle, or toboggan a long way to find food or a place to breed. Emperor penguins make the most spectacular and difficult journey of all. These penguin giants march in long, wobbly lines for weeks. They are heading for ice cliffs that shelter them from the freezing winds and storms that rage while they lay their eggs. 10. They have so many friends. Almost all penguins gather in huge noisy groups called colonies to breed. They are smelly too because there is lots of penguin poop. The area of black stained ice in from some colonies is so big that it can be seen from space. But the survival of these great colonies is under threat. Climate change is melting the ice where some penguins breed, and overfishing threatens their food supply. The future of these lovable birds depends on us. The end.